Did you know that you have a $1 million line, so to speak? And it's called the $1 million line. And this $1 million line is what makes it possible for you to find right answers, right solutions to problems. And if there's no problems, right solutions to helping you get what you want a lot faster. So what this $1 million line is, it's going to seem like it's invisible, but it's really not invisible. It's not as tangible as picking up a pen, but if you're present, you'll see how well it's working. So it's called the eductive communication line. And I spoke about this a little last week, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper this week and give you an exercise that you can use. So the word educe means to, let me give you the exactness on it, means to draw out, to draw forth, something that is latent, something that is hidden. And you can also look up the definition in a great dictionary. Go to onelook.com and you can look up the definition of educe. Education comes from the word educe, okay? And in order for that $1 million communication line to work, basically, you have to be able to educe, draw out knowledge. So let's take, I'm going to select an object. I want you to do the same exercise. Select any object. It could be your car, it could be your computer. I'm going to use my cell phone. So here are some questions. So I'm going to put my attention on my cell phone because I'm going to use that magical $1 million line. And this is the way we get knowledge, okay? Not from someone telling me what they think are their opinions. I'm going to use my $1 million line, the eductive communication line. So first thing I'm going to do is look at my cell phone. My line is working. And I'm going to ask myself, what's its size? Well, I would say the size of this is about 5 inches in height and about 3 inches in width, okay? The next question I'm going to ask is, what's its weight? Well, I think it's about 1/4 of a pound. The next question, and I want you to do this with any object, is what's its temperature? Well, I would say probably room temperature, or maybe, and the room temperature here is about 74 degrees, 75. I just got to work, so I haven't had my heater on. So I'd say it's probably about 72 degrees, a little bit cooler than room temperature, okay? What's its color? Well, it's got a pink case on it, but it's kind of silver on the back, and then it's white on the back, actually, and it's silver around the edges, and then it's got a clear glass screen on it. And then the last question, and I want you to do this one, what's its texture? Well, it's very, very smooth. And I was embarrassed because I did this earlier. I taught this earlier this week. It's got something sticky around the edges of it because I realized there's something sticky in my cell phone case. So I'm like, oh, how embarrassing. But anyway, overall, it's smooth. So these questions, when you get ready to do anything, whether it's connecting to someone, having a conversation with someone, making a decision on what you want, on how to do it, how to achieve it, just anything, your eductive line needs to be working, needs to be in great shape. So the way to get that magical $1 million line, because this is where you find right answers. This is where, and which makes you more self-sufficient, which makes you not a dependent, which makes you a pretty sovereign person. It's pretty, I mean, it's so important for your $1 million line to be working so that you can get your own answers without having to be told what to do, having to be told what to think. It's okay to get other people's opinions. That's how we learn. But ultimately, when you get that knowledge, because you're always using that eductive line, when you get that knowledge, then at the end of the day, you want to be able to make your own decisions, find your own solutions and your own right answers for you based on using that $1 million line to extract and deduce knowledge, whether it's from looking at the object yourself and also hearing from others. Thanks. And hey, write your responses on the webpage and I'd love to comment. Thanks and see you.